Hey there, I hope you're doing well today. We're diving into some big changes happening at the Social Security Administration (SSA), and these changes could have far-reaching effects on your life. Did you know that Social Security supports over 70 million Americans each month? That's a huge number, and any shifts in leadership could cause ripple effects for millions of people across the country. With Frank Bonu nominated as the new commissioner, there could be significant changes to how the program is managed and how benefits are distributed, which may directly impact you. Let's take a closer look at these developments and what they mean for the future of Social Security. Bonu isn't your typical government bureaucrat. He's a seasoned business executive with a wealth of experience leading some of the largest financial institutions in the country. He's worked with powerhouse companies like JP Chase, Citigroup, and more, where he held senior leadership roles and was integral in driving large-scale financial operations. Bonu has a strong reputation for turning around companies and overseeing major financial deals. For example, he was a key figure in the $22 billion merger between Fiserv and First Data, a deal that radically changed the fintech industry. With his business acumen, Bonu brings a unique skill set to the table that some believe could bring much-needed efficiency, innovation, and modernization to the Social Security Administration. But this raises a crucial question. What happens when someone with a corporate background steps into the role of managing the largest federal program in the U.S.? Could he bring fresh ideas? Or is there a risk that the program might lose sight of its core mission to serve the people who rely on it most? Let's start with the basics. Social Security is funded mainly through payroll taxes and trust funds. However, these funds are projected to be depleted by 2035 or even sooner depending on how policies unfold. If that happens, it could lead to significant reductions in benefits unless immediate and effective action is taken. The new commissioner will need to figure out how to keep the program financially stable without reducing benefits, a promise made by President Trump during his campaign. But achieving this goal is easier said than done. The financial sustainability of Social Security is one of the most pressing issues that Bonu will need to address. So, who exactly is Frank Bonu, and why was he chosen for this important role? Bonu has a long history of transforming businesses and leading them to success. As I mentioned earlier, he played a key role in the $22 billion merger between Fiserv and First Data, which had a profound impact on the global payments industry. His supporters argue that Bonu's business skills could bring much-needed efficiency and modernization to the SSA. They believe that his leadership style, honed in the corporate world, will enable the agency to tackle long-standing challenges and implement innovative solutions. However, his critics raise valid concerns that his corporate experience might lead him to prioritize cost-cutting and profit-driven decision-making, potentially putting beneficiaries at risk. So, the question remains, will Bonu's corporate background be an asset, or could it shift the focus away from the people who rely on Social Security for their financial security? One of the most significant challenges that the new commissioner will face is the state of the Social Security trust funds. Right now, without reform, Social Security might not be able to pay full benefits starting as early as the mid-2030s. If certain policies, such as eliminating federal income taxes on Social Security benefits, an idea proposed by President Trump, are implemented, the timeline for the depletion of the trust funds could shrink even further. Experts estimate that the deficit could grow by more than $2 trillion under such policies. This is a sobering thought, but it underscores just how critical it is for the new commissioner to make decisions that ensure the program's future sustainability. Every decision Bonu makes regarding the future of Social Security could directly impact the lives of millions of Americans who depend on these benefits. Beyond the financial struggles, another issue that has generated controversy is the problem of overpayments. Between 2015 and 2022, the SSA issued nearly $72 billion in improper payments, which includes both overpayments and underpayments. In some cases, beneficiaries were overpaid, and the SSA has demanded that these individuals repay the funds, sometimes years after receiving them. Imagine living on a fixed income and then being told you owe thousands of dollars back to the government. This is a real issue that many Americans are facing right now, and it's something that the new commissioner will need to address. Bonu's financial expertise could be an asset here, as his background in overseeing complex financial systems could help improve the SSA's payment tracking and reduce errors. Could he bring a more streamlined approach that prevents overpayments and helps protect beneficiaries from this kind of financial strain? Or will this problem continue to persist? On a more positive note, the SSA has made some important strides in recent years. For instance, they've simplified the application process for Supplemental Security Income (SSI), making it easier for disabled and low-income Americans to access the benefits they need. These efforts have been beneficial for many people, but there's still room for improvement. It's worth asking whether Bonu will continue to build on these positive changes or take the program in a different direction. Could we see even more improvements in accessibility, or will other priorities take precedence? Another area where Bonu's leadership will likely have an impact is on the way Social Security services are delivered. If you're nearing retirement or already receiving benefits, you may have experienced delays or frustrations with SSA services. Will the agency invest in better online tools to make it easier for you to manage your benefits? Could we see faster service at field offices, where long wait times have often been a significant issue? These may seem like small changes, but they could have a big impact on your day-to-day experience with Social Security. Improving the user experience, especially for those who depend on the program, could make a world of difference in the lives of millions. Speaking of retirement, let's not forget about taxes on Social Security benefits. Currently, many retirees pay taxes on their Social Security income depending on how much they earn from other sources. During his campaign, Trump proposed eliminating these taxes, but there hasn't been a clear plan for how to replace the lost revenue. This is another area where Bonu's financial expertise will likely be tested. How will he handle this issue? And will he find a way to reduce or eliminate taxes on Social Security benefits without compromising the program's financial stability? So, where does this leave us? With so many moving parts, it's clear that the new commissioner has a lot on their plate. Whether it's ensuring the trust funds last, addressing overpayment issues, improving access to services, or tackling tax-related challenges, every decision Bonu makes will have a direct impact on millions of Americans. The future of Social Security depends on effective leadership and strategic planning, and it's important for all of us to stay informed as these changes unfold. Now, here's my question for you. What's your biggest concern when it comes to Social Security? Is it the future of benefits, how the system is managed, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments, because your perspective matters. Thanks for spending this time with me today. I'll keep you updated as we learn more about these changes and what they mean for you. For now, stay informed, stay prepared, and take care. See you next time